Alright, so I was recording a whole video going over my thoughts on who the next festival unit was going to be, and I compiled all my info talking about it. So I'm going to put this at the beginning of that video. But this is the leaks from 7 Deadly Sins leaks here for the new 3,000 year Meliodas. Keep in mind that those may change. The loading screen for this, the item hero coin Meliodas 3,000 year. He's going to be blue attribute, type festival / holy war festival, 900 mileage selector, new Meliodas, Fest Gother, Margaret, and Cusack. And then they have the stats here. So my thing with this is like, it doesn't seem like this would be the case in my opinion personally. And the reason I see this is because why is Fest Gother on the banner? If Fest Gother is a regular festival, he's not a holy war festival. They never mention that Fest Gother was a holy war festival, because that's the reason why you can pick him up in the coin shop right now. So that's kind of like, you know, I don't know if this is going to be the exact setup, but it does look like we are going to be getting the 3,000 year old Meliodas. So this is going to be what we're going to be getting. Big Sword Meliodas, right? Let me just open the image in a new tab. Big Sword Meliodas is probably what we're going to be getting, man. But yeah, I'm going to put this at the beginning of the video. So remember that everything that was recorded in this video is actually recorded from before, right? So, you know, everything about that is probably wrong, but just remember whenever I mention festival, just sub it in as the new Meliodas, basically, okay? But anyways, I just wanted to add that to the video. Enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Enjoy. What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, I wanted to discuss all my, like, hints, all my, like, info, everything surrounding why I believe the festival will be dropping next week. And also, not just any festival, but a Mael / Fest Estarossa that will be dropping on, we'll be getting a live stream on the 29th of December, and then the unit will be dropping on the 30th. Alright, pause the video. If you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, man, make sure you subscribe. Your boy is on the road to 14K. We're literally like 100 subs away at this point, man. If you guys aren't subscribed and you want to see more content on the channel that's like this, definitely make sure you subscribe. Continue with the video. So in this video, I wanted to explain my thoughts on what I think is going to be coming, because, you know, I've compiled a lot of things together to kind of prove my point to where the festival will be dropping at the end of the month before 2022. So let's start with the main reason why I'm making this video, and it's because JP and KR is actually going to be getting 300 gems from login for their Happy New Year jackpot login. So we don't know if global players are going to be getting this, but JP players are getting 30 gems a day for 10 days straight, right? And then the one thing they make note about at the bottom of the page here is this little message. So it says, and we will update at the end of 2021. We are planning to hold a festival update at the end of the year, so stay tuned. So already they've confirmed themselves that a festival update will be happening on basically end of the year, which means around the 29th, 30th, right? That only makes sense. That's the next update scheduled like week, so that's when it will be dropping. So now that I've shown that, let me explain my reasoning for what festival will be dropping and my ideas as well for what festivals could be dropping. Also, we have some leaks as well to kind of go over with this that could kind of come into play, but let's start. So the one Escanor came out on the 24th of November 2020. And I've already talked about this multiple times, but this is like the main reason where I was like, oh, there's definitely a festival dropping. On the 24th of November 2020, the one Escanor released. This year, on the same exact date, on the 24th of November 2021, Festival King's info was released. Right? It only makes sense. Assault Mode Meliodas, for him, he was released on the 29th of December 2020. So, you know, that means that that's going to be the day we get the info for this brand new festival. And it only makes sense because it lines up where the one Escanor was the regular festival, Assault Mode Meliodas was the Holy War festival. So we have Festival King being the regular festival this year. And then we're going to be having a Holy War, probably Fest Estarossa / Mael. So it depends on exactly what we're going to be getting. But from my prediction, I'm also thinking what Derpy is thinking here is that we get both Mael and 3,000 year old Meliodas, because we actually did get a leak here from Regions saying new character Meliodas 3,000 year asset loading 2D Meliodas 3,000 year UR01. So this means that there is a possibility that the 3,000 year old Meliodas, so if we go to Nagato Street here, where is it? So you have Nagato Street here about this is the Meliodas that we'd probably get. And if you guys don't know, Derpy made the tweet about it. is that they actually, you know, did come together in the story, where we have Mael here, and this was supposed to be in the Prisoners of the Skies movie, right? We have the leader of the 10 commandments, Meliodas, and then you have Mael. So having him as the side unit on the banner, and then Mael being the main festival unit on the banner, is going to be a pretty crazy idea, right? That's kind of just like the cool idea that Derpy had, which I think is probably facts, to be honest, because this could I could definitely see this being a thing. Because with the 1S Norse release, he came out and he had Green Arthur come out with him as well. It is a free-to-play unit. I don't know if they're going to make the Meliodas a free-to-play unit, but he could come along and could be a part of it. So next thing on the list is going to be the Christmas Liz dropping. So Christmas Liz dropping on the same day each year, right? On 2020 and 2022, Christmas Elizabeth dropped, right? And then on 12/22/2021, the next Christmas Elizabeth dropped. So this is like a sign, you know what I mean? Like, this all just like came together, and that's why I had this idea, like, oh, festival units gonna be dropping end of month. It only makes sense. It all lines up, right? And a lot of people in my comments have also mentioned, amazing, why do you believe Mael might be dropping? You know, when they haven't even gotten to that part in the story. And the way I go about this is like, you know, Festival King, in Purgatory Bond, there are characters that are not in the story at the moment in Grand Cross, but we've already gotten those characters. You know what I mean? So that's something to take into account. If those characters are already on the game, Netmarble's basically saying that they don't really care about, like, you know, quote-unquote timeline. They're just going to release the characters and get them out, right? So that's something to take into account. The 300 gems that they're going to be giving out, by the way, is going to be a really nice to have for the festival banner, because it just means that we get an extra 300 gems. And they know that putting this festival right after Festival King, you know, is going to hurt a lot of players because they're not going to have a lot of gems. But this is going to help for all the players that need gems, an extra 300 gems on top of whatever you have right now left over, right? So that's really, really nice. Like, you could either decide to get king costumes, you could either decide to summon on the banner. You know, there's a lot of options you can do with these diamonds, and I say personally, save it for the next festival, which will be at the end of the year. So that's basically all my thoughts compiled together on why I think it's going to be Mael, and probably, you know, Mael with you know, 3,000-year-old Meliodas, or it could be Festival Meliodas, but, you know, we don't know yet, obviously. The only thing that got leaked was this, and we also have that Elat. So, you know, it's all up in the air right now, you know what I mean? We don't have an idea exactly who the unit's going to be, but we do know for a fact that it's going to be a Holy War festival at this point, you know what I mean? So that's going to be what the idea is. So yeah, this was the Assault Meliodas patch I had pulled up here as well. This is what it looked like when they dropped it, because they had the live stream, and then they had the, you know, the story where they fought. So, you know, we might get, like, if anybody else fought King in the story, we might get something like that. But I think we're getting to the point where we're getting like crazy Esterosa, so it's possible we get him, or we could just get, you know, any Holy War festival that just fits this theme too. But, you know, it is what it is. Whatever we get, you know, we'll have to see. But one last thing I wanted to show you guys, actually, before I wrap up the video. If we go to the Discord server here for Regents, so we have the Regents Discord. This is another thing they actually showed as well. Elizabeth Blood probably is a story character. So this is something that was also added in the files. Most likely this will just be the Elizabeth from that, you know, that arc of story. That means we might be getting more story alongside the update. You know what I mean? So that's something that could be happening. And then that's where they announced the 2D character Meliodas 3000 year UR, right? And then I think they also had leaked for the not Dana for Liz, but there was also leaks for like an Elat that Beats was posting around Twitter. So, you know, that's another thing that's a possibility. But I just wanted to add this into the video before I wrapped it up. So I'll probably edit this in after. But yeah, so this is something to take into account. These images aren't the descriptions of their skills, so this, you know, this might not be a character or anything like that. But this is just something to add on to the point where, you know, anything could basically happen for this Holy War Festival. Now, we don't know exactly who's going to be dropping, but I believe it's going to be Mael. You know what I mean? And, you know, maybe Meliodas as the side unit, but we'll have to see. So we're just going to be waiting until that drops. But yeah, that's going to be it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, and have a great rest of your day.